Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Friday, and it's our quote of the week, brought to you once again by Little Drummer Boy Recordings at 818 South Street, here in Philadelphia, PA. And today's quote is from none other than Beyonce. The quote goes like this: "Don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you." Let me repeat that. Don't try to lessen yourself for the world. Let the world catch up to you. What is Beyonce saying here? I honestly think Beyonce is saying, be brave and be bold. I think that if you have a great idea, you should move on it. Now, you may not want to share it with the world without putting all the ducks in a row so that somebody doesn't steal your idea from you. But yeah, you should go forward and move with your idea. And you're going to have to share it with some people in order to get a sense of the direction you might need to move in. But don't get dissuaded by the haters and the people who cast shade on your idea. They're not the ones necessarily that you should always be listening to, if you listen to them at all. You might need to hear their advice because there might be some kernel of wisdom inside of their putting you down. Something that you might want to shift in your approach. But honestly, I think the idea here is that sometimes the world isn't ready for us, and sometimes the people that we talk to about the things we want to do or share with them about ideas that we have aren't ready for us or for those ideas, or they don't see us being the one maybe who could move that idea in some particular way. So they don't have the confidence in us. And honestly, the world, while you may be in this world to sort of serve it with this idea, you're really here also to serve yourself, right? To be focused on what you can bring to the world. And this idea of moving through what might be like imposter syndrome for some. That might be the reason why they don't show up the way they might ideally want to. They don't think that they have what it takes to do the thing. I think about people like Reginald Lewis. He wrote the book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Fun? First black man in America to run $1 billion company. He was a trailblazer, like Beyonce, a trailblazer. They decided at some point in their lives, no, I am not going to stand on the sidelines. I am going to go for what I want. Hook or crook, I'm going to put 100%, 150% of myself into this. And being people of color, Beyonce and Reginald Lewis, sometimes they had to put more than 150% because of the way our society is built. And sometimes those are the things that make us say, I can't do this. I am lessening myself, so I am not going to write that book. I am lessening myself, so I am not going to apply for that job. I am lessening myself, so I am not going to consider myself being possibly a performance artist, even though I would really like to do that. I am just not going to think of it because all of these things that society has placed over my head, making it so that I'm not having the confidence that I need in order to be successful. And with people like Beyonce in the world telling us otherwise, I think it's clear. If you have something on your heart and on your mind that you want to do in this life, don't lessen yourself for the world. If you think that it's odd and that you're going to be looked upon as weird, think of people like Prince, a trailblazer, who ultimately became the artist that we know and love to this day. As wild and crazy as he was, for some, I think he pushed the envelope. And ultimately, while there were definitely many people who didn't like his music, a lot more who did, because he chose to be who he chose to be. So, do that. Listen to Beyonce and go forward and live that dream. Make it happen. Let me know what you think of the quote. And once again, this quote is brought to you by Little Drummer Boy Recordings at 818 South Street. Check them out if you can. And stay tuned for more quotes. I'll see you next week.